Hi everyone, welcome to Thirsty Thursday. It's the Brew Bear Beer Festival, episode 2 of 3, very kindly sponsored by my mum. She went on a brewery tour visit of our local brewery here in Bedford, Youngs and Youngs, Charlie Wells, that's them. One of the badges of beers that they do is McEwans, and she was given 3 beers as part of the tour that she went on with some of her chums. And it is a McEwans Amber Golden Ale. Tips the scales at a very sessionable 4.2% ABV. McEwans, brewed north of the border, as it were, a place called Scotland, where nearly had independence. And I think had they got independence, then for me, being English, to have gone into Scotland, I potentially would have had to have a passport. And I think legally speaking as well, within 2 years or something, then they wouldn't be able to use the currency that we use down here in England, which is GBP sterling. They would have had to introduce their own currency, or maybe gone to euro or something like that. So very complicated. But that's enough about politics. Let's get on to beer. There she is, quite funky artwork. Get it popped and poured and see what she is like. McEwan's on the cap as well. Nice, this lovely bit of can of smoke too. I quite like the artwork on this. It's in a familiar Charles Wells bottle, independent family brewers. We've actually got we're going to use it for all of these 3 parts, actually a Wells glass. Just leave that pouring quite there. Quite a nice colour. That's sort of like a golden ambery golden colour. Yeah, quite funky. Not far off the label colour. Right, there she pours. Nice 1 and a bit finger head. Look at that. It's medium to tight bubbles. Again, slightly off white. Not quite tan colour. Let's go for a sniff and see what we get. Quite florally. Bit of zest on it. They're the two overwhelming aromas. That's enough about sniffing. Let's get drinking it. Cheers, everyone. Maybe a bit thin on the mouthfeel for me. That floral zesty that you get on the aroma comes through in the taste as well. A little bit of citrus on the back end. Bitterness and sweetness, probably a 3 out of 5. It's quite a palatable, thirst quenching, crisp, freshish golden ale, to be honest. I would say it's probably not the best golden ale, amber ale that you ever have in your lifetime, but it's certainly by no means the worst. Haven't had this before, to be honest. Would I have it again? I think I would if it was if I sit in one of our local Charles Wells pubs here in sunny Bedford, which is where these are brewed. I think I might have it. I think it's very good in the summer months, as it were, because I mean, oh god, that's nice. I haven't got aircon in the kitchen. We've got aircon everywhere else in the house, but we haven't got it in the kitchen. So when I come in here to do my filming out of the way of Mrs. BrewBear, I do tend to sweat a bit, and a nice cold beer goes down a treat, and that glass bottle there, goes down an absolute treat, that does. Score out of 10 for me. I think it's one of these transitional beers that I've mentioned before. I think if you are a lager drinker and you may want to get into ales, it's one of these type of beers that sets you on the right path. I think for me that's probably a. I think normally I might give it a 6.5 out of 10, but being brewed in Bedford, an extra quarter of a point. Put your teeth back in. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. 6.75 out of 10. I'll tell you what, I don't drink all that many lagers type drinks anymore. But that for me hits the spot, and I think it might just be down to the weather, but that really does hit the spot. Right, enough of me waffling. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks, Mum, for the beers. That's number 2 out of 3. and I'll see you again right here real soon. My channel, YouTube, Twitter. Yeah, that's enough of me waffling. Cheers everyone. Be seeing you.